After raising concerns about HOA governance online, this homeowner was sued by the board. The HOA claims the post caused disruption, while the homeowners say they were factual and necessary. Watch how the judge decide whether speaking out about HOA leadership crosses a legal line.
Your Honor, the homeowners operated and administered a Facebook group that repeatedly targeted the HOA board. These posts undermine confidence in the association, accuse the board of misconduct, and cause disruption within the community. The HOA is seeking court intervention to stop this conduct and restore order.
Your Honor, the posts in question shared factual information about how the board was operating. We quoted the bylaws, documented selective enforcement, and raised concerns that affect every homeowner. Our goal was never to attack individuals. We wanted changes made. We wanted the board to follow its own rules, apply them evenly, and respond transparently when issues were raised. The lawsuit came instead of answers. We're asking the court to dismiss this case, allow homeowners to speak about HOA governance, and require the board to correct the practices we raised. We're also asking for reasonable compensation for attorney costs caused by having to defend lawful speech.
The court will not issue a speech restrictive order at this stage. Further proceedings will focus on whether the HOA's actions were a proper exercise of authority or an improper attempt to suppress protected expression. The matter will continue.
A meteorite worth $1 million fell in this farmer's backyard. The government tried to confiscate the rock, claiming it's national scientific property. Watch the judge's reaction.
Your Honor, this is not an ordinary rock. It is an extremely rare carbonaceous chondrite. This type of material should belong to humanity and the state for scientific study. Mr. Boone wants to sell this to private collectors who will lock it away in a safe. This is an artifact of national importance. The state must assume custody immediately.
In custody? You just want to take my retirement. It landed on my farm, dug a 5-foot crater in my soil, and got buried there. If it were an old satellite or space junk, you'd be forcing me to clean up your mess. Just because it's worth money, suddenly it's the property of humanity? God dropped it in my backyard, not in your laboratory.
Doctor, the Iowa Supreme Court established in the case of Goddard versus Winchell in 1892. Meteorites that fall and become incorporated into the soil become part of the property. That stone is as much a part of the farm as the land it struck. The confiscation request is denied. Mr. Boone, the stone is yours. Sell it for whatever price you want. Case closed.
A veteran was fined $150 a day for building a wheelchair ramp. The HOA called it an aesthetic violation. The judge asked one question the HOA didn't expect.
I lost the ability to walk while serving overseas. I was stuck inside my own house. We needed this ramp. A week later, they started fining me $150 a day, said it violated aesthetic policies.
The HOA is not responsible for personal hardship. If exceptions are made, the rules become meaningless. The homeowner clearly chose to proceed without approval. Disability does not exempt a structure from compliance.
I have had it with this nonsense. Aesthetic violations over necessity? Are you serious? You don't fine a man for making his home accessible. I see to it that every dollar is to be refunded immediately.
This man stole a $10 million winning ticket from his office lottery pool. He claimed the winner was bought with his own money. Wait until the judge shows him the mistake that cost him everything.
Honor, I bought 50 tickets for the office pool, and I bought one ticket for myself with my own dollar. It's not my fault my ticket won and theirs lost. I didn't sign a contract saying I couldn't play separately. The money's mine. They are just jealous coworkers looking for a handout.
Handout? Use the cash from the envelope we gave you. We checked the store security camera timestamps. You bought all 51 tickets in a single transaction using a mix of our cash and your card. You can't separate them after the fact just because one won. You stole our future.
You mingled the funds and bought the tickets in one batch. In the eyes of the law, that creates a constructive trust. You cannot cherry pick the winner for yourself. $10 million jackpot is to be split equally among all 11 of you. Case dismissed.
A homeowner left his garage door partially open. A city inspector walked inside anyway. Photos were taken and fines were issued. But what the judge did next will shock you.
Your Honor, my garage door was open because I was unloading groceries. I went inside for a few minutes. When I came back out, a city inspector was inside my garage. He was taking pictures. I never invited him in. A week later, I got citations in the mail.
Your Honor, the garage door was open. Items were visible from the driveway. I entered briefly to document potential violations. No force was used. The citations were issued under city code.
Seeing something from outside does not give you permission to walk inside. That garage is part of the home. It is protected space. No warrant, no consent. The entry was unlawful. All citations are dismissed, and the city will remove these records.